When I was a kid, I enjoyed Shel Silverstein books. I enjoyed A Light in the Attic and Where the Sidewalk Ends. Today I want to talk about where the vagus nerve ends. As we mentioned in the videos right up above, the vagus nerve is the wandering nerve, and it goes down to innervate every major organ of your body up to the first part of your large intestine. That would be the ascending colon. And since it ends right there, we already talked about a cool breathing exercise that can help to calm the whole body down. Where the vagus nerve ends then is right before the final 2/3 of the large intestine, or the colon, which is the transverse colon and then the descending colon. Check out the video now on how to massage the colon in case you're a little bit backed up, maybe constipated, and this is a great way to get some of that food, digested food material, to progress along its final destination. This is important because a lot of people are more backed up than they realize. People literally have stuck waste in their belly, and so this is kind of a way to take a rolling pin, so to speak, and move that stuff along. This has been your introduction to polyvagal theory and how you can make it work for you.
Hey there. What we're going to do here, I just got this, and I set a kid's miniature basketball. This is actually a little bit smaller than the traditional mini basketball. That would be about this size. This, as you can see, it's a little bit bigger than a softball. It does not have air in it. It's kind of spongy. This is going to work just fine. So what we're going to do here is we're going to focus on massaging the large intestine. So a little bit of anatomy here. You have your ascending colon coming up like this. You have the transverse, and then you have the descending colon. This ball we're going to use sort of in a push-up position. And it just takes some time. The first position is your right hip, just a little bit above that bony bump right there. You get that ball right in there, and you're down. You can be on your elbows, and here I am just kind of rocking back and forth. I know you can't really see that on the video, but you rock back and forth, maybe give or take a half an inch, and then you slowly make the ball work up, which means you move back on it. Okay, I'm moving away from the camera, and the ball is slowly going up towards just right about the rib cage. Once you start feeling pressure into your ribs, then it's time to start going across that way. Okay, so I'm kind of rocking back and forth like this now. And then I'm going to eventually, once it gets about to my ribs, then I'm going to start sliding this way using control. I'm on my elbows right now. And then I'm kind of rolling back and forth like this. I'm working towards the side, or towards the middle, I should say. And if you feel a pulsating, kind of like a blood vessel into the ball, that means you're on your aorta, your descending aorta underneath your heart. That's not good. You don't want to do that. So it's kind of like you get there, you get to that midline, right under your, right in your belly button area, and you kind of want to, you don't want to take all the pressure off, but you kind of want to slide over the midline so you get over that big blood vessel. You never want to feel a pulsating anything into the ball. That's bad. Okay, so you kind of gloss over that, but then you continue the massage. Sometimes you got to reposition the ball. Going to the side, kind of like that. And then you get all the way out to it's just under the rib cage again. And your rib cage, of course, goes like that. So you'll feel it touching kind of this side over here. And once that happens, of course, then you scoot up that way now on the ball. And then, of course, you're going to end up right here on this part of your left hip.